I'm Mahesh. I'm here with Ashwin and Pratap to introduce a new program at the Center for Innovation called Nirmaan. Nirmaan is a program that is structured for students to come into the Center for Innovation, take advantage of the infrastructure at CFI, funding at CFI, and become your own boss in a short period of time. So we want to see ideas that can be shaped into startups. We want to see ideas that can be shaped into products, and we are willing to commit office space. We are willing to commit up to 2 lakhs of funding, not to mention a lineup of speakers and alumni who will interact with you to help you along this process. The whole program will be mentored and monitored by faculty and alumni experts. And to tell you more about what it takes to succeed in a program like this, I'll turn over to Pratap.
So, to participate in Nirmaan, one of the things that you have to consider is that you are already thinking of projects that are of interest to you. We would like you to think further and see if there are projects that you can imagine which will then be of interest to a large section of the public. So, to give you an example, something like a well-ventilated, well-designed helmet that people could wear. So, if you can design a well-ventilated helmet where people do not perspire when they are using it, you potentially have about 200 million people in just our own country who would find use for it. So, this is the kind of project that we would like you to consider. This is just an example of it, where there is a large potential for a lot of people being interested in, and then it would then be a project that you could take steps further over and beyond showing a demo of that project, such that it could then be converted to a product that people could use.
And we all know that all of you are very creative, but we'd also like all of you to go beyond just being innovators to actually being entrepreneurs, which means going beyond just working on your idea to actually setting up a business through which that idea, the product, can actually be disseminated to a wide variety, a wide section of the population. And what we want to do through this program Nirmaan is to actually help you in that journey. So over the course of the program, we will provide you access to a number of successful entrepreneurs, some of our alumni who themselves have been successful entrepreneurs, who through a series of meetings, presentations, discussions and so on, will be able to impart some of their advice and thoughts to you, which would then help you become a successful entrepreneur over and above being a very creative innovator. So entrepreneurship is certainly the way of the future, and we hope that through the Nirmaan program you will be able to take your first steps towards becoming a successful innovator and entrepreneur.
Ashwin, you've seen many entrepreneurs in your time with the incubation cell. What traits do you see in the ones that come forth and become entrepreneurs, and what should our students look for in themselves?
Right, so that's a great question. So certainly entrepreneurs are very creative, they're very dynamic, they are very innovative and so on. They're often very persistent, which means when they have an idea, they really pursue it against all odds. But most importantly, entrepreneurs just do it. So if you are interested in entrepreneurship, if you have a creative idea, you can think about it as much as you want, but really the proof of the pudding is in the eating, and you actually have to just come out and do it. And Nirmaan offers you an opportunity to come in, test out your ideas, build a product, try to write a business plan around that product, and that's really going to help you take a big leap forward in becoming a successful entrepreneur.
So, I would like to add that actually we already have several students who graduate from IIT Madras who are turning into entrepreneurs. But what this program would like to do is to encourage more of you to experience that process, and then therefore possibly open the door for several of you to consider this as an option for you, as a career option for you going forward from here.
And it also does so at very little risk to you. And you are still a student, but we actually provide you a lot of facilities and opportunities for you to come out and try your ideas. So this is a risk-free opportunity to become an entrepreneur, which I think is a great incentive for all of you to jump in and dazzle us with your talents.
That sums it up. I think the stage is all set for you to come on board Nirmaan. If you are the one, if you have an idea that's been bothering you, that you need to get out, that if you have an idea that you think others would like to use, if you have an idea that can be shaped into a product, come on board. There are no good, there are no bad ideas. We will all be on board together and grow together. Student innovation has been the cornerstone of the 21st century economy. We've seen that in the examples like Google, etc., Facebook. It's happening in a big way in India as we speak. IIT Madras is the happening place in that sense. and we want to expand that success to you. So come on board, Nirmaan. The last date for submitting your application is September 19th. The link to submitting your application should be in your email box. If you have any questions, you can write to me or to any of us, and we look forward to seeing you on the CFI Open House Day, which is on the 22nd, when we inaugurate this program. Come on board, Nirmaan.